I am the fiber artist here, so I play with felt. So I play sports. I play with felt. And I really, really love making hats and kind of obsessed with bugs a lot.
Oh.
Tell me more.
I love them. And like
So
really,
cute.
I get inspiration from it. So you'll see a lot of moths, butterflies, beetles in my artwork. I'm a children's librarian. I'm not retired. I hear everybody, I'm retired. I'm like, I'm not. I kind of want to be now, but I'm not. But work with children. I love my job. My better, I have $87,000 worth of student loan debt to get there. So, better love my job. And that's about it.
Oh, I can clean it, put something on it, put a finish on it, and then I'm done. It's, you know, with I have needlepoint projects that are from probably 40 years ago. They're in a baggie, and then cross stitch in a baggie. Can't get rid of them. The last time I tried to sew anything, I put things together this way. And if you sew, you know what that means. Well, I took it, the material, the pattern, the zipper, everything, and I took it to the Goodwill. And I said, here. So that was my last of sewing. But anyway, the gourds have been a source of pleasure. Different sizes, different applications. And that's probably what I will continue to do, seeing as how I probably have $3,000 worth of stuff to make a $25 gourd.
3,000 boards.
And 3,000.
Do you grow the boards?
I used to.
Okay.
And then a friendly tick bit me, made me allergic to meat. And
Alpha-gal.
see, and so each time I get a tick bite, I get more allergic. So gardening is, and we live in the woods, so I'm stuck. But anyway, but that's my story.
And you're sticking to it.
You gotta treat it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not the landlord.
I'm Steve Griffin. I retired from teaching at Mary Washington in the art department. I was there for 29 and a half years. 29 and a half long years.
Yes.
Retired in 2008. I can't believe I've been retired already for 15, 16 years. A lot of people ask, well, what do you do if you're retired? And I said, it's something I've always wanted to do, paint all day. so that's basically what I've been doing. I was talking to one of my professor friends who had retired a few years before I did. He was in the physics department, he taught physics, and he did have nothing to do. You can't go home and set up your own physical lab.
Yeah.
But, you know, and he didn't really enjoy his retirement, but I'm loving every minute of it.
We are too.
So,
And I can do anything that doesn't make any money. That's my specialty.
Spend a lot of money making it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You must be an artist.
I'm an artist.
Ah, how could I tell?
I paint and let me see, what else do I do?
Sing.
Yeah, I sing.
Get pulled
In a
over
band.
a lot.
No, I crochet. Like I said, anything craftsy. I love doing. I have to keep my hands busy, so if I'm watching TV, I'm usually crocheting. You know, I'm doing something all the time. But I retired. What is it? Back in 22. It's been nice being retired. But I was director of animal services for our county in Culpeper for 25 years.
Thank you.
And I was in charge. I was the chief animal control officer and director of animal services, which was the animal shelter and stuff. And it was time to retire after that. So, and let's see, in my lifetime, I've shown dogs. I was a professional handler. So I did the whole thing with that. And just like I said, anything that doesn't make any money, I'm pretty good at it. But
And you sing.
halfway.
And
Yeah,
you sing.
like I said, anything doesn't make any money, I can do. No, but I love to paint. And like I said, he paints very well too.
Very well.
So I gotta hide my paintings from him, so he doesn't critique them.
You give each other critiques?
No, I can't critique him, but he loves to critique mine. He'll get an attitude. I'm like,
try to help.
It's real dangerous, Eddie.
Get an attitude.
no.
You're on.
Sanford, and I love this art center and the people in it. And let's see, I grew up a Navy brat, didn't have TV, so you had to be creative. That was fine with me. I owned Angela's at one time. I have an apartment complex now, but this is what I really love doing, and I love everybody that I work with, and it's inspiring. That's it. I'm boring.
I do a lot of pen and marker work. I've been down this area for since about 5 years. So I'm a police officer most of the time, and the other time I'm an artist. But I kind of dabble in a little bit of everything. I do painting and pens, markers, clay. Not very good at most of it, but I'm pretty good at pens. I like to find things that are different and kind of make you think and make you do something, you know, it's not quite, I don't know. She's more of the crocheter and knitter type, but I tried and I'm not too good at it. But
Takes too long.
I'm saying it's too, I get too tight, but, yeah, that's me.
I want you to do a picture of the whole thing.
They call me Dale Ford, or Kendall is my real name, from Kentucky, Louisville. I was in the Army, Air Force, retired, illustrator. Worked for DIA for 20-some years, retired from the Air Force in 80. Did Joint Chiefs of Staff White House briefings for a few years. Been around the world, every town you can think of. Germany, Tokyo, Greece, Spain, Turkey, Greece, Italy,
Greece.
Hawaii, Japan, and I end up in Montross.
Of all the places.
A one light town. I can't believe that I went around the world and ended up in the smallest town in the world. And I've been to the largest town in the city. But I'm glad to be here. People here are the best people I've met so far in a long time. And at my retirement, my daughter said this would be the place I should be. So here I am. And, I'm still trying to learn how to paint, and got a lot of competition around me now. So it makes me concentrate more. So I will be on top again. I'm down now. They're above me. So thanks for the competition, guys.
I'm gonna smack him out of the chair.
Everybody here can paint better than me.
Think
but
of
I'm
it as
sure-
inspiration rather than competition.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, there's a lot of competition here. And I'm poor. I haven't sold a paint in how long? 20 years?
No, it's
Oh, I think
full
he
of
sold a few
BS.
more.
Then who have I been writing commission checks to?
Yeah,
Not me, it must
Dell.
be my shadow. The other guy, I have a
I
twin. I
gotta
have a
move over
twin
because,
also.
you
I
know,
have a twin.
the lightning's gonna strike here in a minute.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, no joke. It's been a pleasure working with you guys. Really, I really love it, and we're gonna be here where I get this thing rolling and see what happens. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I love to be around art and see other people's expression of different things. It's just joyful. I dabbled in photography for quite a while, and was fortunate enough to take like 4 or 5 safaris and go to a bunch of different countries. And took some classes with Nat Geo. They were very good because they're very critical. And why do you take so many vertical shots? This, you know, and you just crop too closely, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I learned a lot. It was very, very hard, but I learned a lot. And then I got into woodworking, which I thoroughly enjoyed because that was more than just clicking a shutter, you know, picking the wood and shaping the wood. And it was more a craft, I guess, and that's how I got to build, because I couldn't make chairs that complicated. So I made some side tables and like Adirondack chairs and a whole bunch of stuff. But what I loved was the movement you could see in the wood. And cherry and walnut are my favorites. Hickory is too hard to work with. Anyway, I did that for a while, and then now I'm back into, I'll call it fabric art, but sewing. It's very therapeutic, takes time, and I've made several quilts, which I had to remember how to do geometry. finally successfully. It took a while, but I really like it's like painting with fabric, you know, different shapes, and I have a hard time sometimes what colors are going to go together. One of the hardest things for me after I finish a piece is with the binding, which kind of frames it. Well, do I want black like a picture, or do I want to pick a color out from what I put together? And I'm at a point where, you know, I'm not trying to sell it or anything. It's just fun and very relaxing. You know, and if I make mistakes, I learn something. So I'm looking forward to, you know, being down here and being around a bunch of artists as well as beautiful art.
Where do you live?
I live, where do I live?
Andrea Clements. I'm from Colonial Beach. I know you Montross people. You know, I don't like you there.
And we don't like things except.
I know, right? So special.
Oh, and
Right. So I do driftwood art and paintings and random. I like to find found objects and make something out of it, make art out of it, reuse, recycle, you know. So one of the things I love about the beach is finding what Mother Nature leaves for me, the art that's already created by her or him, whatever, them. And then, you know, play with it, embellishing it, and putting it on display for people to enjoy. And what else? From the Caribbean, originally from Trinidad and Tobago. And I've lived here for a long time and raised my kids and blah, 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 whatever.
I met Janice at an art workshop probably 10 years ago, and she said she was starting this sponsorship of art workshops if I was interested to sign up and give her my email. And we've been fast friends ever since. And so I'm an artist, studio artist here. And if we have a competition, there is one I know I can win. I drive the farthest to get here. I'm from Pennsylvania, and you're all a very, yes, south central Pennsylvania, just across the Susquehanna from Harrisburg, which is our state capital.
Yeah.
But I love coming down here. I love coming down here, and I love having my art here. And you all inspire me great. So they started putting me down in the sample room with, they give me inspiration, and I go to the sample room, and I create a piece from from their inspiration pieces that they would want to do a certain color trend or a certain subject trend. And then they would take it to like Target or Walmart, and if it was sold, then it would be mass produced. So some of my art has been published and licensed, and unfortunately, my company went through several restructurings over COVID, and they downsized, and eventually they went bankrupt, so I lost my job. So I was forced into retirement, but luckily I had art as a side gig, so I'm here.